there. Welcome to another vlog. This is the scarf I am currently working on. I've used one skein of yarn and I'm getting ready to put on the second one. This is that yarn that I got on clearance online from Michaels. It's Lion brand, or no, not Michaels, Joann's. I don't know what I'm thinking. This colorway is Rockaway, and it's really pretty. I like it. I like all the different colors in it. And then last week I had started on this scarf and I finished it. And this is the Bernat Pipsqueak yarn in the colorway Grape, I think. Let's check. Well, and then here's, I think Django likes it. Well, all right. Okay. Yeah, it's called Grape, also called Raisin, but Django approves. Hey guys, so today's Tuesday and I just got back from the doctor's office, had my ultrasound. I don't feel like I'm gonna get any good information. Like, I don't know. She was like checking everything, you know, and doing all the pictures and everything they do. We were talking a little bit and she had mentioned that, well, I'm not supposed to say anything, but I don't really see like a cyst or anything on your ovary, so, but you know, you'll just have to wait for your doctor. And so it's like, you know, with the amount of pain that I have been having, I thought for sure there'd be like something readily apparent, you know. So I don't know. It's like I do need to wait till I hear what my doctor says. I don't know what else it could be, you know. Why would an ovary hurt so bad? And even any day, it doesn't matter if I'm cycling or not. At any time it can start hurting. It has woken me up in the middle of the night before, and so I don't know. I'll just see what he says. You know, I'm sure there's other things that could be going on. I try not to like Google and stuff because I used to be bad about that, you know, trying to do the self-diagnosis, and you can go down really bad paths. You can get yourself all scared for nothing and stuff. So, but anyway, now so that's done. I'm glad. And so now I'm just gonna keep working. It's 11:15 right now, so I'm gonna work. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know I had that done. I don't know anything yet other than her mentioning that she didn't see anything, so oh well. I'll find out more later. Okay, this is what I'm making tonight. I've never made this before. It almost sounds too simple. I don't know, we'll see. So right now I'm working on browning the ground beef, and I'm getting ready to get the egg noodles out and see how long they take to cook. Well, my hamburger is browned, but the water hasn't even boiled yet for the noodles. And then I'm wondering, I'm going to just play it by ear, but I'm supposed to use the beefy mushroom soup. It just said 2 cans, but this is condensed, so I don't know if I'm supposed to add water or not. But I figured I would just look at the consistency when I go to mix everything together. So, yeah. What is that? I think Brian spilled some pop on the counter. These are my other 2 recipes. They're ones that I just keep like in a little recipe box. Oh, this cookbook was from when, I think it's my oldest, yeah, was in elementary school, and they gathered a bunch of recipes. I've got several in here. Like my no-bake cookie recipe is like, everybody loves when I make those, including me, so I don't make them very often, but this is what I'll find it in here and I'll show it to you guys in case you want to screenshot it. This isn't the no-bake cookie recipe yet, but this is my mom's recipe for a quick cobbler. It is so good. I've done it with peaches. I've also done it with cherries. And that's another one that's a really easy recipe that is really good. I was looking in the wrong book. Here's the, anyway, here's page 1. And then there's the rest of the recipe. And this was when we were submitting recipes for the place where we adopted Nathan from. So there you go, if you want to screenshot them. They're really good. Well, I don't know if this is any good. I've never tried it, but it's showing up, so figured I'd stay on it for you. So while I'm working on dinner, I'll tell you the doctor called and he said I don't have like a cyst on my ovaries. He said, or on either of them, he said they are getting smaller, which I guess is part of when you start going through perimenopause. I do have fibroids though. And the location of the fibroids is what is causing my pain. So while to me, I thought it was my ovary that's hurting, I don't know. So I'm just kind of going to play it by ear because I'm having, the other issues that you have with fibroids. I don't want to get into all the details. You ladies, the trouble that fibroids cause. They just mess everything up. So I'm just going to kind of watch it, and then I might have to have another ablation.
That is your yarn for donation? Sorry.
Yes. Brian was asking me, I came across some yarn that I don't like, so I put it in a bag, and he's like, is that extra yarn for donation? So yes. So anyway, I'm just gonna kind of wait it out, see how things go, see if I keep being in pain, if it gets worse, and then eventually I might be going to an OBGYN, so we'll see. Okay, so here it is all mixed up, and I would say you do not need to add water because it's just a nice creamy consistency right now. I think it would be too watery if we added water. So there we have it. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I bet it's going to taste good. So guys, this is the biggest moth I've ever seen in my life. It's humongous. I've never seen a moth with a body that big. And I know I probably am not doing a good job of having it in context, but I'm scared to go too close to it. Ooh. Okay, it's by one of my house numbers. It's really cool. Anybody know what kind of moth that is? It's freaking huge, man. Apparently, it is a polyphemus moth, and their wingspans can get up to 5.5 inches. And it's the second largest Missouri moth. So apparently, we have a moth that's even bigger than that one. Its body is bigger than my thumb. And I know moths don't like bite and like people and stuff, but I still could not bring myself to like put my thumb up by it to show you guys, just because it's freaking me out. Its wings aren't, it's its body, it's freaking me out. Ignore my hair, I know it looks like shit right now. It's early in the morning. Daniel just went to leave for work, and I told him, I was like, Adam is the one who told me, he like left for work. And he texted me and he said, Mom, we have a huge moth on the house. And so then, my laptop is like reflecting. And so I was like, oh my God, and I showed you guys. And then Daniel was still getting ready for work. Well, he was getting ready to leave, and I told him, I said, there's this huge moth on the house. And I think he was thinking, you see those big ones that are kind of triangle shaped, but we're so used to seeing those, and I think he probably thought it was one of those. And he going to leave, and he like pauses, like he was like, "Holy shit!" He was like me. He's kind of skirting around it. He's like, we're not scared of. I don't know how to explain it. I just did not want it like flying on me or anything. And I don't know if it's gonna stay there very long because it's kind of windy out, and its wings are like moving with the wind. But it was just so funny because Daniel was like, "I'm getting out of here." I wish it would stay long enough for Brian to see it because he left too, but he's not going to be home till afternoon, and I would imagine it's going to fly away by then. Isn't that sad that that's my excitement for the day? Oh well, I better get my ass back to work. Hey guys, so it is still Wednesday. Or did I ever say it was Wednesday? It's Wednesday. And taking Django to the vet, it's just for his annual well kitty visit and get his shots and all that good stuff. But he's not happy at all right now. Had a hard time getting him in the carrier. He's not a happy camper. I called the vet to see if it was still, oh, Bubba, it's okay. To see if we still had to like wait in the car, because that's what they were doing. You had to wait in the car. They came and got your animal and took him in and then brought him back. But you can go in now. You just have to wear a mask. So at least I can be in there with him. But that's what we're doing. We're headed to the vet to get his little checkup and make sure everything's good with him. See how much he weighs, all that stuff. I can tell you he's a lot heavier than the last time we went, carrying him in that carrier. So, but that's what we're up to right now. Well, done at the vet. It took a while to get him back in the carrier again when we were done. But he did really good. He weighs 13 pounds. Got his rabies and distemper shots. Got him all checked out. He's healthy. They also, I clip his claws every Sunday, and the front claws, but I didn't know how far down you could go, so I asked if they would clip his front claws for me and show me how far down you can go. You can go down way further than what I've been doing. So I'm really glad that I had him do that. I am going to get some different clippers though, because I've just been using fingernail clippers, and I'm going to get some of those that are more for like cats and dogs, because I didn't realize you could go as far down. I probably still won't go quite as far as he went, but but at least I know I can pretty much get the whole like rounded part or sharp part. So he was really good for the vet, and he was doing that. If you've got cats, you know how they shed so bad when they're really nervous, and he was shedding like crazy. So after I get him home, I'm going to give him some treats, and then later this evening I'm going to brush him out. He loves to be brushed. So anyway, I don't remember if I've shown you guys the brush I use, but it's a really good brush. I'm going to try to remember to show you later. I think I did one time. But anyway, that's after I get him home. I'm going to go to the gym. It's Wednesday. It's not normally a gym day, but I didn't get to go yesterday because yesterday was a little bit of a weird day, because after we got done cooking dinner, it was my mother-in-law's birthday, and so we took her present over to her and had a piece of pie. And so by the time, the gym didn't fit in yesterday between work and cooking dinner and going over there and stuff. So I'm gonna go today. So I still get the gym days in. But anyway, that's Wednesday. So guys, it's Wednesday at 6:20, and our Polyphemus moth is still on the house. And I did some research on him, and I'm not going to try to threaten him, but you see those two little circles on his upper wings? on his lower wings down below, he's got two like much bigger ones that look like eyes. That's their defense mechanism, is for them to try to scare off predators, because it'll look like a snake. Trying to show you his big old body. But they only live about 3 days. So one of the things I was looking at says, look how furry he is. Says that they'll like hang out in trees or on structures or something during the daytime, and then at night he'll go off looking for a mate. And I know he's a boy because see his antenna, how they're real super bushy. I really wish he'd spread out, because I would love to be able to see the lower part of his wings. But they're called Polyphemus. If you want to Google it, and then you can see pictures of their wings. His body does still kind of freak me out. The other side. The top, I think he's adorable. He's all floofy. But from the side, he looks kind of like a tarantula with wings, and that kind of freaks me out. But anyway, he'll probably be gone in the morning. Back home, well, I went to the gym and stuff. Then I also just showed you my moth friend. I've decided that I'm friends with him now. I'm not freaked out about it anymore after researching about him. I feel like we're lucky. We got to have him right here on the house and could look at him all day long, because I have been peeking at him all day long. I wish I knew how to get him to spread his wings without scaring him. I don't want to scare him. But yeah, I'm kind of, now it's like originally this morning I was really freaked out. Now I'm like happy about it because we got to see him and everything. I had never seen one before. We have 2 maple trees, and apparently maple are one of the kind of trees that their caterpillars like, and that they'll they'll pupate on, and stuff. But anyway, now after I went to the gym, I stopped and I got Panera for dinner, so I had a Fuji apple chicken salad and some broccoli cheese soup, and it's 6:30 now, and my friend Charlotte and I were gonna talk at 7. We haven't got to see each other for months now, but we talk on the phone, so we're gonna have a little phone chat. And other than that, I think that's gonna pretty much just be the rest of my evening, because sometimes we can talk for a really long time, so I don't know if I'll be like watching any movies or doing anything. I want to get on Animal Crossing. I try to get on there like in the evenings, because there's a couple of little characters that come out at night that I try to find, so I'll probably get on there. I can even do that while I'm talking to her. And then trying to think, I already told you we took Django to the vet. He did real good. He doesn't not like his carrier though. I mean, luckily he doesn't have to be in it very often. So yeah, I feel like I've come full circle on the moth. I was terrified of it, and then I learned about it, and now I like the little fella. I hope he goes. I told him after I got done showing you guys, I said, good luck out there, little one, or big guy, trying to find your female, because I guess that's what they do, is once, they're a caterpillar, they eat a whole bunch. When they're adults, they don't even have mouths anymore, so they don't eat. His sole purpose is to find a female, and that's why his antennae are super, super bushy, because they can sense the pheromones from the females through that, and he'll go out to try to find him a mate, and then I guess but that's why they're so big, is because when they're a caterpillar, they do all the eating and everything and get all nice and beefed up so that they have the strength for the days that they live to be able to fly and find a mate and stuff, since they can't eat. That's kind of cruel of nature. It's like, here, eat a whole ton, and then when you're a grown-up, we're gonna not even have a mouth. I guess that's just nature for you, huh? So anyway, Polyphemus. And I found that out because I saw a YouTube video who a guy that pronounced it. So there's your walk down Missouri Nature Lane. We're having tonight. I'll stay here so you can do a screenshot if you want. Doesn't exactly look appetizing at the moment. But that's the rice and vegetable mixture, and then we've got the seasoning all on the chicken. I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then I'm going to put the chicken on top of this, cover it, stick it in the oven, and go take a shower because we just got back from the gym. So that's how it turned out. Lesson learned, if you use that recipe, don't get chicken this big. It took a lot longer to cook because our chicken was so big.
Keep it under an inch thick.
Yeah, keep it under an inch thick. So I'm gonna write that on the recipe.
Or, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to let you guys know I wouldn't make that recipe if I were you. Or modify it somehow because the rice didn't cook all the way. We followed the instructions exact, and the chicken turned out overall was really good. The chicken was good, but I won't make that one again. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a roast. Hey guys, so today's Friday, and this is the recipe I'm gonna use for the roast. If you want to take a screenshot. It's got some potatoes, and then I got rainbow carrots, so that I'm going to use. This doesn't have onion on it, but I'm going to add onion. It does have, like the Lipton onion soup mix, but I want some actual chunks of onion, so I'm going to add onion to it. Now I'm going to mix this all up. Okay, and there's the roast, and the recipe doesn't call for it, but I added a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder to the top of the roast, and I also flipped it around, and that's what it's got pieces of when I flipped it around. And I'm going to cook it on low for 8 hours. Hey guys, so it's still Friday. I decided I was gonna just do full makeup today. I haven't worn lipstick and I'm not going anywhere, so even if we did decide to go somewhere later, it gets messed up with a mask, big deal. But I just was kind of feeling a little bit blah, and so I thought, I'll get dressed. Well, I've been getting dressed, but I don't know. I just feel a little bit better. But anyway, I'm in the bathroom. This is where my washer and dryer is, and I just got done putting a load of laundry into the dryer. I still need to start the dryer, and I just got done cleaning the toilet, and I'm getting ready to clean the countertops. It's one of the Friday tasks that I do, so that's what I'm using my morning break for. You saw earlier I already got dinner started in the crock pot, and just gonna keep working, and then when this dryer gets done I'll be folding the laundry, so not like an exciting Friday or anything, but it is Friday, so that's good. But that is what I'm up to so far today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Not much longer. The whole house smells so good, and this is what we're gonna have with it. Okay, I already been eating on this. It is really good. It turned out really good. So, success! Saturday morning. This is the kind of coffee creamer I'm using now, the Italian sweet cream. It's good. So it's still Saturday morning, and might be getting a thunderstorm here in a few minutes, but I was going through. I think all the recipes I'm going to make this upcoming week are going to be from this cookbook, which is on Amazon. And I'm going to make my grocery list. So I think what I'm going to make this coming up week is, one night I'm going to make this quick chili pasta skillet. It sounds a lot like goulash to me. And I'll also show these recipes again next week when I'm actually making them. And then this one has a picture. It's a chicken and broccoli stir fry. And then I'm going to doctor the rice up. I have a rice cooker, and so like I'm going to cook it in chicken broth instead of water, and then I'm going to add green onions to it. But this will be another recipe. It looks really good. And then I'm going to make some salmon patties. And then I think I'm going to make, or actually not make, but get a little thing of coleslaw and then have sweet potato fries with them. That's my idea so far anyway. But I just got done going through and just picking out a few recipes for the week, and then I'm gonna make my grocery list. Hello, so got my grocery list. So Brian and I are gonna go to Hy-Vee today. So gonna head to the grocery store, get the groceries for the upcoming week. Hey guys, so Brian and I went to the grocery store this morning, so that's all done, and you can probably guess where I'm heading now. You know, between you and me, I don't like going to the grocery store with my husband very much. He's just, I don't know, we're just, going grocery shopping is not, I don't know, we get persnickety with each other, and he gets really pissy, and I don't know. It's just not fun. Although this time, see, last week I went by myself. The week before we went together. I spent more than what I had intended to because it was like shopping with a little kid. Not really, but we didn't stick to the grocery list. And I'm guilty of doing that too. So, but this week and last week only got the stuff on the grocery list. So that's done. And so now I'm going to Target. I want to get a pair of clippers for Django's claws. He doesn't need his claws clipped yet because the vet did them nice and short, which is how I'm going to do them going forward. But I was doing them every week, but I'm not going to have to do them every week because I was just getting just the tips of his claws, and he showed me you could go down quite a bit further than what I was going. But I just want to have them, so I have them on hand. And then I also want to look at like stock pots and stuff, just like different cooking things. And I wanted to see if I could find like a basket or baskets for produce. I have one for fruit, but I'd like to get something for vegetables because we've been buying a lot more of like peppers and onions and potatoes, and I kind of just have them like just all across my stove right now. And I'm not opposed to having them on the stove. We have a glass top stove, but I'd rather have them like in baskets or something, so then I just have like one thing to move or just something to figure out. So I just wanted to go there, and I could have went to Walmart. I think Walmart would have had a better selection of stuff, but Walmart's just really super crowded, and I'm not really wanting to get into that. And right before I left, got a package in the mail. I'm going to show you guys when I get to Target, because my mom made a couple of masks for me, and it was a surprise and I didn't know, and they're awesome. They're like, Mom, you couldn't have picked better fabric for me. They're perfect. And then also they've got the nose thing so you can adjust it. My glasses do not fog at all. I was even like in the kitchen, I was even like breathing into it as hard as I could, and no fog. And there's a pocket so you can put the filter, and they're adjustable on the back, so, or around the ears. But I'll show them to you when I get to Target. It's not safe to show you when I'm driving, so I love them very, very much. I'm gonna wear the owl one today because I think it matches my shirt. So I'll show you guys one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Spirit Halloween, the one that's by the gym, is open now. Oh gosh, I want to go there so bad. Should I go there now and then go to Target? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go there. Just in case I buy anything cold at Target. Oh my God. Mom, you know how like when you see the Christmas stuff and you get that feeling? That's the feeling I get when I see Spirit Halloween. And I have no idea what their theme is this year. Last year it wasn't a scary theme. It was kind of like a haunted shipwreck pirate kind of thing. So I wonder what it is going to be this year. I don't know. But I love this store so much. I don't need anything for Halloween. I just like to look around. And actually last year I think I pretty much just bought some socks and clothes. They say they're open. I hope they're fully decorated and all ready. Well, let me show you my masks. So one of them is these owls. You guys know I love owls. Here's the inside. See, there's the pocket. So they're double, actually they're triple layered, because this is 2 and then 3, and then adjustable for the ears, which I already adjusted it, and then the nose has like the thing, and then this one's gorgeous, and then this one is what it looks like on the outside, and there's the inside, and it's got for the nose, and then the adjustable. This is gorgeous. This one's beautiful, gorgeous, and this one's adorable, cute, and this one's the one I'm gonna wear because I think it looks nice with my shirt. And I'm gonna go into Spirit Halloween. See, no fog. No fog, which is awesome. And I love how it's adjustable. It works really good. So let's go into Spirit.
Come here, take a little bite. You know you want to.
Boo! I just love that game, particularly with crying little babies.
Can you keep a secret?
Okay, so now I'm done. I got a couple shirts. I don't think there was a theme this year, or it sure didn't seem like there was a theme. The only thing I don't like about that store, the music is always so loud. And YouTube's really funny, you know, about music and stuff, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm trying to just do little clips. And anyway, I got 2 t-shirts, and I don't think they're both Stephen Rhodes. They might be. One of them for sure is Stephen Rhodes. The other might be like a copycat. But Stephen Rhodes does these designs. Like if you go online, he has a website. And the shirts are about the same price here, but you don't have to pay shipping. So, and you remember like the books that are like Fun with Dick and Jane, or, you know, from a long time. When I show these shirts to you, you'll see what I'm talking about. So anyway, I got, this one says, Timmy has a visitor. There's Timmy with his visitor is the Grim Reaper. So I got that one. They had one that was like, let's summon demons, and I love Halloween and everything, but I'm not like into that. So, but I did get Let's Conjure a Bloody Mary, and this is the one that's not a Stephen Rhodes, but you can kind of tell that they kind of, or if it is, it doesn't say it is. They just kind of copied off of him, but Let's Conjure Bloody Mary. And then the bottom says, Hobbies and Games. And it could be one of his designs. It says Creepy Company on the inside though, instead of Stephen Rhodes, so. But that's what I got. And it's actually the only 2 shirts of his that are, well, this I know is his. I have gone to that website so many times, and I always look at the shirts, and there's an alien one that I had picked out for myself. There's different ones that I've come close to getting, but then I didn't, you know. And you can also get, I think he has notebooks, he has coffee cups, he has all kinds of different things with his designs on them, and not all of them are like horror based. Some of them are more just kind of sarcastic or whatever. My favorite, of course, are the horror based ones. Like he had one that was about like I can't think of, it was an alien one that I really liked, and they actually had an alien one here too, but they only had smalls and extra larges. So, but they have like I said, they have one that was Let's Summon Demons, and it's like got little kids like sitting around a pentagram and stuff, and they've got one that, what was the other one? Oh, something about a devil cat. So it's a cat with like devil horns. And then they had one that they were completely sold out of that was like, Mom, can we keep him? And it was like a 3-headed dog, which I can't think of what that's called. It's got a name. But anyway, I had fun. I just looked all around the store and everything. There was tons of things that if I had unlimited funds, I would have bought. And because they had like a really neat Nightmare on Elm Street hat. And if I get a coupon in the mail, I might go back and buy that hat like after the next payday. It was $20, and it was a Nightmare on Elm Street, and the hat was black, and it said a Nightmare on Elm Street in red, and then on the back it had Freddy's scissor or knife hand, but the bill of it was like his red and green burned up sweater. It looked really cool. So maybe if I get a 20% off coupon, which I've actually been getting some, but I've been deleting the emails, but they send a lot of them, so I'll just wait until the next time. But yeah, they didn't really have a whole bunch of the animatronics and stuff like they normally, I mean, they always have different animatronics every year. This Spirit didn't have, to me, it didn't seem like they had a ton of them. And like I said, I didn't really see a theme, unless it's clowns, because there were several clowns. But then within that same thing, they had Sam from Trick or Treat. They had like a pig that was a butcher, and you know, so I didn't really see a theme. So now I'm going to Target, but I'm glad I went there, because I usually walk around more than once in that store just to take it all in. It's really cool. They have a lot of really cool masks and stuff too. They did have signs all over saying not to try the masks on, which makes complete sense. And they had like, is it called lenticular? Those pictures that like when you move them, they change. Is that called lenticular? they had a couple of those that I really liked, but they weren't very big, and they were like $15 a piece. But they had a Nightmare on Elm Street, they had an It one, and they had a Camp Crystal Lake, which is from Friday the 13th. So like, for example, the Camp Crystal Lake, if you looked at it head on, it looked like the sign from Crystal Lake, and it said Camp Crystal Lake. But then if you looked at it from an angle, it said Camp Blood, and the sign turned all bloody, and it had the word blood that was all drippy. And that was actually the one that I liked the best. It looked really cool. But $15 just seemed like a lot to me. So, but now I'm at Target. So I'm gonna go in here and look around. But I'm excited. I got to go in Spirit Halloween. I hope there'll be a Halloween for the little ones this year. So, last one. Hey guys, so I'm done at Target, and so now I'm gonna head home. I got so mad in that store. Oh my gosh, they had the self-checkouts. So they're spacing everybody out, and so you kind of gotta wait in a line. They do that when it's busier on the weekends sometimes. And then the self-checkouts were available, so I went through the self-checkout because I didn't have much. And I had bought toilet paper. I mean, we didn't need it yet, but we were here, or I was here, so went ahead and got a pack of that. And then we needed Kleenex, so I had 2 boxes of Kleenex, or 2 4-packs of Kleenex. And so I'd rang those up because they were bigger and put them in the back of the cart. And then for the vegetables I got, it's actually a fruit holder, but it's the same kind of thing. Hold on a second. That's warm. My throat's really dry. So there were bigger things that I didn't need to put in a bag. And then I got to the stuff that I needed to put in a bag, and I got some cat food and some spices, and several like small things. And I, for the life of me, could not get one of the plastic bags. It's like they had just put brand new plastic bags on there, and I couldn't get them to come off. And there was a long line, so there's all these people waiting, and the worker that's over there helping people with the self-checkouts was helping this other person that was having problems with price things or whatever. I was so pissed. It was just like, fine, I just put things loose in my cart after I checked them. And so then when I got to my car, I got out one of my reusable bags, which you can't use right now in the store. They don't let you bring your reusable bags in. So then I just put it, and I only needed one because I didn't have that much stuff. But I had like 12 little cans of cat food, and I had some chili powder and some sesame seeds. I got a pack of barrettes. I got 2 things of this Kodiak instant oatmeal just because I want to try it, but I just bought 2 little cups of it. So just like loose things like that, not anything, but just trying to get them bags or get a bag was so frustrating. But I also looked around the store like I always do. I didn't go over by the school supplies. I like to look at like the pens and the paper and all that stuff at school supply time, but it was pretty crowded over there, so I stayed away from over there. I didn't look. Sometimes I'll look over at the toy section, just to see like what's out now. I was actually gonna, speaking of toys, I wish I would have remembered to go over there. I was gonna look at those LOL surprise dolls, because there's this video circulating where this mom acts like she's all surprised because those LOL surprise dolls, they're like these little plastic dolls, and they come with clothes that like that are plastic that like click on. I don't know how to explain it. A lot of you guys probably know what they are. Well, apparently when certain types of them, if you dip them in hot water or cold water, this particular video showed them going in ice water, they have a surprise, because that's what they're supposed to have, is they're like surprises. So they come in like these little balls or these bigger ones, and they come with clothes that you have to like unbox and see what kind of clothes they have, stuff like that. Well, another surprise that many of them come with is an extra little outfit. Now granted, these outfits are kind of risque. I mean, like you put the doll in the cold water and it shows little like fishnet stockings or garter belts or little shells over their little doll boobies, and you know, but the outfits that the dolls come with that are like little plastic clothes that you can see are like that too, in my opinion. But she's acting all surprised and everything. Well, I thought I remembered those saying that right on the container, that they come with a surprise if you put them in hot water or cold water. And so after somebody had posted on Facebook that video, I thought those were supposed to do that. And when you look online anyway at the descriptions, they say right on them. And as a matter of fact, if you do the boy dolls, they're anatomically correct. You know, and I've never seen how detail anatomically correct they are, but they have like these little gender reveal ones, and that's how you know they're boys or girls. And it says right on the packaging they're anatomically correct. Well, now these parents are acting like they're surprised, and I'm thinking to myself, well, if you would have read what it says, you shouldn't be surprised. But now I want to know, okay, this lady dipped them in cold water. Well, what happens if you dip them in hot water? Do they get a different outfit on? Do they do something different? And then I guess also some of them will spit or do other things when you do the water. I think it must like show up on them or something. But so after I saw that, I was telling myself, next time I go to Target, I'm gonna go see, did I see what I thought I saw? Because I swear I had seen one of those on clearance one time, and I was just reading about them, because you guys know I kind of like to unbox things, but I've never bought any of those, you know, even though I've been curious. But anyway, I forgot to do that. But I did look online, and online it says right on the like the product packaging insert, it says or whatever that there's a special surprise if you put them in cold or hot water. Anyway, now that I've rambled on, I'll show you the thing I got for the vegetables after I get it in the house, but I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, so there it is. It's still not exactly what I wanted, but it's better than having all of this all piled up on my stove. I also bought some of these for like when I'm going through my different cookbooks, if I find recipes I like. I've just been using like pieces of paper and stuff, but I think these will be nicer. These are those oatmeal I was trying to tell you about that are by Kodiak Cakes. I've never had this brand before, but I figured I'd try it. Guys, I was just reading my card from my mom again and got the mailer. My mom sent me 3 masks. I don't know how I missed this one. This is so, I love this one too. Look, that's the front and then the inside. How did I miss that? I love these, Mom. Thank you so, so, so much. I can't believe, I was like, wait a minute, there's another one in there. Well, it's a bubble mailer, you know, so they're already kind of squishy. So I got 3 masks, and I don't know if you can tell, but this part is kind of like silver. So cool. Anyway. anyway, I had to pop back on and say that because I can't believe I missed that one at first. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened to my hair today. It's pretty windy, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the vlog up for the week because I'm gonna be home the rest of the night and I'm just probably gonna play Animal Crossing and stuff like that. Knit maybe some more on that scarf that I started early in the week, and just enjoy the rest of the day. And I thank you again for hanging out with me, and I will see you again. Hopefully you'll come back next week. Bye.